Warren.
Yo.
This is the Colony of Gamers PAX East Coast Community Focus. Super. Do you even know what you're getting into here?
I have no idea.
There's puppies and cookies.
Sweet! I'm all about it now.
You get to pet the cookies and eat the puppies. Whichever you prefer.
I'm good with it. That's why I'm Mayhem.
That's right, Mayhem. Immortal Machines.
Immortal Machines.
What I do here is I like to get everybody's perspective, and I have an opportunity to get most of the media represented here that came from Colony of Gamers, Immortal Machines, Co-Optimist, our affiliate site. So, I mean, the number one question is always, what did you like about PAX? So, give us one thing you liked. Was it a panel, a game, an interview you did?
Do you want a drink?
No, I'm straight. I've done enough drinking tonight. Enough. I think the one thing I liked the most about this was actually meeting you guys. I mean, everybody. For me, that was my highlight. The interviews, the gaming, and stuff like that was cool. But actually seeing everybody's face and kind of putting names with faces, that was the most important thing.
I find it. I mean, I used to think I was the only one that felt this way, or one of the few that felt this way for a long time. But I find a lot of people find this same feeling. It's meeting these faces. It's finding that, hey, you know what? We got a little bit more in common than just games, And yeah, I've always found that to be. That was always my favorite thing, ever from the very beginning.
We actually just came back from Harvard, where we dropped off.
What the fuck were you doing?
No, but I think one of the biggest things is that meeting you guys, and also the connections I think we made at PAX, so that we could have some kind of future. I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
NVIDIA, Triton. I know everybody hates Triton, but Triton, we may change our minds with their new products. What did I not like?
Well, next question usually.
I didn't like how small it was, how everything was bunched up all together.
Now, have you been to PAX Prime?
I've never been, and that was my first impression, is that everything was, it needed to be a little bit more spread out so that people could have the opportunity to go to different things at different times.
Well, I'm sure if you talk to Robert Koo, he could get you a job organizing PAX East.
They pay really well.
I got it. I heard you.
Now,
that was one of the hard things I had a problem with, is that the interviews that we had and then the things that we wanted to do didn't really fit all that well.
Right.
I could spend another 3 days going and playing games and getting everything that I wanted to get out of it,
right,
rather than just interviewing and doing what we do.
Now, this is your first PAX? This is your first PAX? This is your first PAX. So you haven't come here as a patron. Would you think about coming here as not media? No. Why not?
The reason why is because the media, the one thing that I did pick up out of the media is that we have carte blanche for a lot of things. We're able to go to certain places that the general public weren't able to go to.
It's a room with tables and Wi-Fi.
Not even that. I was... Okay, that's really fun.
Where did you go? I went to the room with tables. Where did you go?
They were serving me drinks.
You went to the room with
women had like fans, and they were sitting there. It was like half naked, which wasn't really pretty.
Bring me one. My room had palms.
Was anybody in the polls or with the polls? No, it's like we were able to get that 1 hour preview. I was able to go to Battlefield, the tournament, before anybody else, to get in line right at the front. So I was able to go and do that. And whenever I walked by someplace, they looked at my badge and they just let me in, and then everybody else was like, no, you're nobody. And I was like, oh. I mean, granted, it wasn't anything special, but for me, not ever doing something like this, it was a nice little treat.
Yeah, but I have to ask though. I mean, as far as that's concerned, yeah, there are the perks. But so you're saying that after this, if you couldn't come as media, you wouldn't come as all at all?
After, if somebody told me that PAX was coming to a and okay, well,